7777.
104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good
Good morning, Houston, Texas.
Glorious.
Glorious morning.
Or
It's
is it-
Monday, March the 4th
Can't
of
even say anything.
2024. 6 o'clock on the dot. Rula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam. Hello, my friends. After a fun weekend, welcome this rain on our drive-in.
It was
fog.
foggy coming in. I didn't get any rain coming in.
Oh,
Especially
yeah, rain. I
since
have
I'm
rain.
up 20 stories.
Oh, really?
Like I have this big
You
window.
can't see out the window?
I was like, oh, do I have the shade down? Because I like to leave that shade up. That way, just keeps when I wake up, I make sure I'm up. If it's
Yeah.
too dark,
Okay.
and I'm just like, what? Is my shade down? I go, nope, that's just the fog. It's like weird. You walk around and
Oh,
see all the
wow.
windows because you're up high enough to see.
It doesn't wake up your wife when you have that shade up on a regular day when the sun starts to come up? That's how she wakes up?
Kind of.
Like a rooster or
It's
a
more
chicken?
to the right of her, so like it hits me more, like on the bed.
Really?
Like it's not centered that window, so
Interesting.
it doesn't really hit. Like it hits me. No, on a weekend, I'm shutting that thing down.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm
You gotta
sleeping
have like
in.
room darkening shades on
Couldn't
that
sleep in
thing.
yesterday though. I had to get up early.
Why?
It wasn't that early.
Kim and I were like, man, we got to start drinking early on Saturday.
I don't even get up for church that early.
Sam had a birthday party.
Santiago's
Santiago.
first birthday party was yesterday.
Today's his birthday, right?
Yes, I can't believe he's one. It's
And that
crazy.
flies, doesn't it?
Like-
Yes,
Kid.
it really does
Insane.
fly. He had so much fun. There was like other little kiddos there, and he was
or
like,
did you have more fun? Because really, the first birthday's for the parents. Let's be honest.
He was smiling and
yeah,
walking around.
he
Good.
loved it. And Misty did so well, my OG baby, my dog, because
My
she's
OG baby.
the OG baby. She did so good because she's not
Your DOG.
Yeah, she's not used to kids. And so to have like kids like walking around, she just kind of like barked at them. But then they finally realized that she loves ball, like a ball. So
Ball.
then they just like played ball with her. And then she was totally fine. So I was a little worried because we've taken her to the beach and she has like chased children.
Oh,
legit
man.
down the
Chased
beach.
How many kids did you have there?
She's a herding dog. It was just 3 little kids. So there was like a 4-year-old and then almost 2 2-year-olds.
That's cute.
Yeah, super simple.
That's good.
Yeah.
Your mom was here.
Yes, my mom actually came in was it Wednesday night? I think late Wednesday night to help me out because Santiago, of course, is a little daycare baby, so he keeps getting sick. So poor little guy had like double ear infection. I think we're gonna get tubes.
But he
So
looked-
if anybody has
he looked
tubes in their
happy.
kiddos, you can let me know the
He
process.
didn't look sad. You know,
No,
like
he's
crying, pulling
super
his
chill.
ear.
That's my whole thing is like, I'm so fortunate because he is such a happy baby that you don't know if he doesn't feel good unless he gets really, really fussy. And then you're like, what's
Something's
going
up,
on?
something's up.
Yeah, because you
How
start
long is
knowing.
how long is mom staying in town?
My mom's going to stay into town, I think.
Indefinitely.
No, I know, right? We keep looking at
long as she
houses.
can.
We're trying to get an in-law suite. I think until the 19th. And my dad's coming into town as
that's
well.
a good chunk of
Oh,
time.
they're both going to be in at the same time?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool,
My dad's
cool,
going to come,
cool.
I think, not this week, but next week.
That's a good chunk of time.
So it's so nice. It's really, really nice having her here. So I'm like, let me know if you need daycare. But she's hanging out with him. So,
When you
yeah.
when you guys brought the cake to him,
Yeah.
and then they had the one on it with the fire, I'm like, I don't know if you should put it that close to him. He's gonna,
yeah, he's going to pop his hand on
It
it.
sounds like he's wearing like
I
a
was
hair
recording it, but
gel
I was
or
like, I was
something.
getting nervous. I'm like, oh god,
That's
this
what my-
video might be.
Viral.
Sam,
For the
my
wrong
niece
reason.
turned 1 in May, and she did that. They put it in front of her.
Yeah.
They thought they had it far enough away. In like slow motion, she just goes right for the flame. And they're like, oh my God. Because, if they touch it
That's
fast
funny.
enough, it won't burn them. But I was like, oh my
Right.
God.
He wasn't near it. I mean,
No, he was just kind of like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, he was like, I'll take it or leave it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
can we sing the song really fast, guys? Because I'm getting
He's
nervous.
so funny.
That's cute.
Aw.
That's nice. You had a little great day yesterday. I'm sorry I missed
thanks. No, it's okay.
Have any of you all have been in that situation? And I'm not saying the situation was with Sam, but where
Yeah.
you've been out with like other parents and you see their kids about ready to do something where you've got to bite your tongue and not try and parent for them? You know, like maybe you're in
I
a
never
park.
really judge parents
Not,
too
it's
much.
not even about judging. I mean, you're just like, oh God, your kid's going to get hurt if you don't pay attention.
Oh, no,
I'm trying to think of when I've ever been in a position.
But
for
maybe
that.
when I'm older, like right now, I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So how am I going to tell
Like the
you
little-
what to do?
Well, I got news
Little
none
kid
of
around
us
your-
do. We
little
all
kid
try and
was in
figure
your
it
drawer
out.
yesterday. I tried to stop him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, to do what?
Like in the kitchen,
Yeah.
one of your drawers that just has like linens at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
A little
yeah,
boy
yeah.
was grabbing. I'm like, no.
Yeah, because I haven't. Because Santiago, like,
Doesn't walk yet.
he doesn't walk yet, and also we normally are watching Santiago like a hawk. So we have obviously like the chemicals closed,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
those
yeah.
are like our tea towels.
Yeah.
So like I don't care if he throws them out, but that's like my kid.
Yeah.
And like Santiago's not strong enough yet to pick up like pots and pans and pull those out yet. So I haven't baby proofed that
Wait till
stuff
that
yet.
happens. They start playing
Yeah.
drums.
Yeah, like
Wait till you start baby
Tupperware,
proofing
it's fine.
all the drawers.
And then I just
because
close doors right now.
You'll go and try and open the drawer and forget that it's baby proofed, and what the heck?
That's what I'm thinking.
How do I do this? How do I open this thing?
Because then another kid was in the bathroom and he's like unrolling the toilet paper, and then you hear him like playing the drums on the toilet seat. I'm like, I did sanitize that, but like I wouldn't let Santiago even touch that like that. Like this is my own house, and but it was
is
really
so funny.
I was like, oh, where'd that kid go? Where'd that kid go? But it was
Well,
good.
let
It
the
was
record
nice.
state, Sam, that when never say never is the truest cliche of all. Because for years, before I had kids,
Yeah.
and when my kids were Santi's age, I would tell Eric, you know, these parents that wake up at like 6 a.m. for their kids' sports. It's never going to be me.
Yep.
And I had to wake up at 7 a.m. yesterday
yeah.
to take my son to Texas City and
Yep.
play baseball.
Your kids, I thought, were never going to do sports.
Because I was like, I'll just keep them out of sports so that we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about those schedules.
Oh my gosh, Roula.
I for sure was like, they don't need sports. We'll make them be musicians. They can wake up and play the guitar at 10 a.m.
So you were, when you say, were you up at 7 or you were already driving to
No, I was
Texas
up at
City?
7, and we had to be in the car by like 7:40 to make sure we were there for practice at 8:45. The game was at 9:45, and it didn't finish till like 12:30, I think. And then by the time you like the post
Was it a tournament?
it was a tournament, and it's my first time I've ever been part of a tournament. So, my God, some of these parents are probably like, all right, that's that one that never pays attention to all the details. So let's make sure she knows where she's going. Because I was like, wait, there's more than one game today.
Yes, at tournaments there's multiple.
I knew there was 2 on Saturday, but I didn't know we'd have more than one yesterday. So when I got there, they said if we win this game, there's one at 4.
You're
I'm like, wait a second.
You're like,
It's
Full
9.
day.
It's 8:45.
Day. Yep.
You mean in Texas City is not short? That's that's a 2-hour round trip. It's an hour there, an hour back.
You can't just go home and rest and then come back.
Right. So I was thinking, gosh, is Eric at home in Galveston? Maybe we'll go there and chill out. If we win this game, we can hang out
You
there
should've just
until
went
4.
there.
And anyway, we were winning, and then it kind of turned opposite, and we started losing. And if we were at a ballpark that was closer to my life, and maybe a game that was at 1, I would probably be really mad we lost. But I said, hey, I'm not kind of hating this right now because now everybody freed up their crazy schedule.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Yes.
darn.
So on the way home,
What's the
my,
Brazy Canes?
yeah,
MJ?
my son
Like,
was
feel better?
pretty upset. And you know, there's a spot restaurant on 45 next to this place called Jimmy Changa's, not Chimichanga, Jimmy Changa's.
Oh.
It's
Never
in
seen
League
that.
City.
I've
That's League
passed that.
City.
I've passed that sign before.
So I thought, okay, well, let's go eat lunch and let's go somewhere around here. So I went to the spot and it looked so nice and new in there. So when did y'all open? They go, oh, we've been open since August. So it hasn't even been a year yet. And they had a really great looking menu. I really had a great time. Just me and my son. He wanted to sit next to me. I go, you don't want to sit across from me, buddy? He's like, no, Mommy, I want you to sit right here next to me. And there are these TVs playing a lacrosse game, which I didn't even think he was into that. But we're sitting next to each other and he's watching this lacrosse game. It was like Notre Dame versus Michigan or something.
Yeah, Notre Dame's good.
And he was like, oh my God, they kind of look like, what do you call them? He didn't say Green Goblin because I would have said Green Goblin from Spider-Man, their helmets, except they were gold shiny. But it was some kind of like villain. Because their helmets, they look like bad guys because their helmets in lacrosse I think it was for Notre Dame, they're shiny gold. But the structure of the helmet kind of looks like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Does it have a little bit of a point to it?
Yeah, it has points. And I was like, oh yeah, it's like the bad guys versus the good guys. Who are you going for?
That's what's not fair because my daughter plays lacrosse. But the males get
They get really cool gear.
They
yeah.
get hit each other. It's like fun. But the girls can't like you can check a little bit, but you can't like
You can't
knock
like
'em down.
slash them.
Yeah, you can't have fun
That
slashing.
was pretty interesting.
Do
Come
you wear
on.
goggles too?
Yeah,
Does your
they-
daughter wear face goggles?
That's all they wear, the goggles.
I still
like,
don't
come
understand
on.
how lacrosse works, but I watched most of that game yesterday while we sat at the spot.
MJ would have fun doing that.
Yeah, but
Guys,
is it, too,
lacrosse is awesome. He should totally get into it.
is it too late for him to start trying that?
No,
No.
not
Is
at all.
this prime time now at 9?
Oh yeah, he
Okay.
is like set. Especially because, no offense, he's like stocky.
Yeah.
He would be great.
Yeah,
he
he
could
could
be
really-
in
He's a
hoss.
defense.
Oh gosh, can you play?
kicks
In the
some
scoop
butt.
coming up next, I want to play this song
Great.
because I just think it's so funny. Eric knows this song. Ryan and Kevin, I don't think know this song, But I heard this song like 15 times yesterday because in the downtime, somebody on the speaker of the ball field was playing this song. So even like everybody had this song in their head, and it's a walkout song for a pitcher in Major League Baseball. I think he's for the Mets.
Yeah, the Mets pitcher. I just forgot his name. He got injured last year. Didn't play.
And if you're looking for like a walk-up song or you're looking for some kind of like motivating song, I just think it's a fun song people should maybe be on top of. Sports people probably know it. I don't know if the average person knows it, but can you imagine next time we have a meeting, our boss will walk into this song and be like, and now,
You get
here comes our program
It's
director.
pretty incredible that
Tell us
kids,
what's going on in the
kids
world.
get walk-up songs.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cute. There's some kind of program, Ryan, on an app for these kid games, this whole like league, and you just punch in the kid's name and the AI voice says it.
Oh, wow.
It'll be like, oh, now, number 12, Ryan Chase.
God, they've even done away with the announcers.
My kids had
Everything's AI.
They were friends with what's his name, Mark Vander something, the voice of the Texans.
Mark Vandermeer.
Vandermeer, yeah.
Yeah.
So he did they brought the sheet over to him and he recorded all the kids' names. So it's like number
cool.
20 with his awesome voice, Ava Rao, and
Yeah.
then he gets it all.
What's her walk-up song?
I can't remember what she had last year. They start tomorrow for the school, so I don't know.
Oh, fun.
I don't know what it is yet.
Hey, sometime this morning, I definitely want to. Behind the scenes, I've been texting the guys. My daughter's involved with a very top secret project that's being
You're
filmed
gonna
out
get her
in
in
LA.
trouble.
No, I asked her. I said, "Do you have an NDA, non-disclosure agreement?" She said, "Absolutely not." She goes, "You can talk about it, but I am not going on the air about it."
Oh, okay. As I said, you don't want to get her.
I'm not going to get her in trouble if anybody ever.
But like she doesn't know the date of.
She doesn't know when it's
airs.
going to air, but a big special was filmed out in L.A. with just amazing group of comedians. I can tell you about that.
Tell us who's the main person.
Adam Sandler.
Nice.
Which means all his friends.
Yeah, it could be 50 people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a big lineup.
All right.
Today on the Roula and Ryan Show, of course, we're spotlighting the wonderful women of the Roula and Ryan Show audience. It is Women's National History Month. Instead of spotlighting national women, we are going to spotlight local women that you've called us about on our listener line at 713-390-KRBE. And that is what we're going to do at 8:20 and 3:30, or is it 3:40? What time does Kevin Quinn do it?
3:35.
3:35. I was right in the middle.
You definitely want to call the listener line, 713-278-VENT, if there's a special woman in your life that you want to highlight. We still have a few vacancies.
Oh yeah, so we would love to have them on. By the way, Edwin Diaz
For the Mets.
The Mets. We can play it
Does
next
this
week.
song?
We'll play it in Scoop.
I'm going to play this
They're
song.
Mets fans. They all dress up
okay.
and they have horns.
Yeah,
they
if
pretend.
you need like something to like push you and pep you up to face this Monday, I think this song can do it.
Make Monday your beat. with this song.
Okay, here's your official weather today.
We are going to see some rain today. It's only about a 40-50% chance of rain. Most of the day it won't rain, and it looks like a high of about 78 degrees. Right now, 69 degrees and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Now, y'all ready?
This is Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
On KRBE.
Okay, let me remind you guys today we have a lot going on because at 8:40 this morning we got Madonna tickets. She reset her date for the show. It is March 28th at the Toyota Center, and it is all the Madonna hits from all the albums. It's like her Eras tour.
She doing two shows here
I don't know. Does she have two?
she's
Originally,
doing-
she had two. Originally,
Thursday
she
night.
had two.
Friday. I thought.
Yeah, so the 28th, hopefully, tell me if
bad
it was
at
the
dates.
29th or is it the 27th? Because originally, before she had her medical situation, she had added a second Houston show, which had surprised a lot of people.
Yeah,
It's going to be the 30th, the 28th, and then it's also going to be Friday the 29th.
Oh, okay. Friday ticket.
Yeah, I'm doing Friday.
Friday. But we're still trying to figure out
both
how
at
late
8,
does she come
yeah.
out? Is she still making people mad?
I think she probably is.
And wait, to our Vegas listener at 37530, there's somebody who listens to us in Vegas on podcast who texted our show. You tell us, because that person texted, I don't know, guys, all this talk of her coming out late, I'm just going to be mad. I don't think I should go. And we said, no, please go for us so you can tell us what time she comes out. So to that
Take one
Vegas
for the
listener, when you listen later to the podcast, tomorrow morning at 37530, that our text number, please tell us what happened. Or maybe DM one of us. Like, I'm at Radio Rule on Instagram. You can DM me and tell me what time did she actually hit the stage? Because that's the big question.
And,
for a lot
and
of
if
people.
she's playing the hits, is she playing them like they were recorded, or are they reinterpretations?
Probably doing the hits. Like,
I want to be
like playing
surprised.
them.
Yeah, I'd like to be
my
surprised
buddy
also.
was already looking at footage of other
no.
concerts. I was like, no, don't tell me. Don't.
Oh,
It was surprises. Well, surprises. Okay, so if you're just tuning into the show in our opening break, we were talking about our weekend. Santiago's first birthday happened yesterday, and I missed it because my son got scheduled a baseball game in Texas City at 8:45.
No.
And so we were there most of the day. And this is the first time he's ever playing a team tournament, and every kid gets a walk-up song. And originally we were like, what walk-up song do you want, buddy? And what's his name? Edwin Diaz from the Mets.
Yeah, he got injured last year during the World Baseball.
The same one that took out Altuve's thumb?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so he was out for the whole year.
I
but he
wouldn't
was
let my players play that tournament.
He was the highest paid reliever until Hader that the Astros got.
Nice.
But he's got a cool song.
He has a very cool song, and I'm going to start with the walk-up. They don't really talk it up like I'm going to talk it up. It just says batting number 29, MJ blah, 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 Katsopoulos. But if I could do a voiceover for every kid, here's how I do it. And now, batting at fifth position for the Colt 45s. He's 8 years old, or 9, depending on the kid. He likes bread, Roblox, and the Roula and Ryan show. His name is Matthew James, but we call him Matthew Jimmy. And here he comes.
He comes out there swinging the bat, hitting his shoe.
I know.
That is so cool.
I know. Isn't that fun? And then we fast forward
that?
to this part. This is the part they really bring him out to. It builds up. It builds up to a minute in. Here we go.
Long walk.
Jimmy. No. We do breaks.
And
Here we go.
you need to give him a trumpet and one of those blanket hoodie type things.
sure.
Glow sticks. That piece of the song is his actual walk-up. And the mom joked, if they want longer of this song, they need to take longer to walk up. Because usually you just walk up. And it's like, boop, boop.
yeah.
Like one kid did
Like
Usher's
3
Yeah.
seconds. You're like,
Yeah.
can you get faster?
It's like, yeah. It's like, we just real quick. We have to do it real quick because they walk up so fast.
Some girl, oh man, I wish I knew the song. It was a country song. I didn't know it, but it's about like cheating or something. And this girl would always come up to this song.
Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
It's like
you gotta
George
listen to the
Strait. I forget what it was. I don't know what it was. I just remember because I don't know country. And the crowd's like, the guy's like, ooh, why does she have this song?
That's a funny song.
One of those songs
Sometimes
like,
people just like a
That's an
song and then they
uncomfortable
don't really pay
Hear the
attention
lyrics.
to the lyrics.
And you're up there.
I had a friend get married and he came out, for the reception and they played this song called Something New. And the lyrics of the song, we tried and it didn't work. It's time for something new.
Like Lips of an
I'm like,
Angel,
no,
Kevin's
that's the
favorite
wrong
song back in the day.
Lips of an angel.
What's the one you hate so much, Rolla, where it's about cheating? The Hinder?
Lips of an Angel.
That's
It's Lips of
the
an
same
Angel
song.
that one just
There's a
drives me-
country hit.
Honey, when you calling me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the other room.
Yes.
I'm in the other room talking to you
He's
while I'm with
basically
you.
Oh,
on
my
the other
God.
room talking low to the mistress because the lady he's with he hasn't broken up with yet. Doesn't understand how in love they are. Hinder Lips of an Angel. And Eric was like, yeah, that's my jam. When that came out, I was like, shut up.
It was
I
a
can't
good
with
song
this
when it came out, but it
song.
burned out after like 3 months.
Oh, man, it was so funny.
And then it got
Anyway.
remade country.
If you want to look up that song, is it Blaster Jacks with 2 X's?
Yes.
And it's called Narco.
Yep.
Because
Timmy
it's
Trumpet
actually-
is with it as
Timmy
well.
Trumpet does the original, but that version is Blaster Jacks with 2 X's, and it's called Narco.
Sounds like cereal.
Yes.
That's a Blaster
Blaster
Jack?
Jacks?
Is that
Yum.
clean you out cereal?
No. There's some brain in there.
I was
Jeez,
thinking more
Rula.
like
Wow.
tricks, like
Metamucil
fruity,
cereal?
like
Been hanging around
blast-
Ryan and Eric too long.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a spaceship or something like that. I
No,
wasn't
there
thinking.
was an SNL commercial parody. What was
Colon
it?
blow.
Colon blow. That's
yeah.
what they called it.
But then they
Oh my
really
gosh.
made something like that, didn't
did?
they? And we had it here.
No, we did
Like we had
not.
like colon ease or colon cleanse. It sat right over there in the corner for a long time in a white box.
Yeah.
Ew.
Did anybody ever take it?
No, I don't think so.
We
Not
didn't
while you're
try-
on the air.
We didn't even try Tuesday with that.
No,
Please, that
try
would
it
not be
Tuesday,
great.
8 o'clock by 8:15. You hear dead air because we're all hugging the bowl.
Someone snuck off with it, I think.
Really?
I don't know. It did
Oh,
disappear.
I was like, oh.
Oh, cool. That was like 3 studios ago.
Well, Ryan's
Pretty
daughter
cruise
is in
ticket.
Los Angeles working on a project for. How did she get this? She's doing
Okay,
a thing,
so-
and they came into where she's working to start doing a secret project.
Yeah. I'm like so proud of my kiddo because she's done everything on her own. Like I didn't help her get any of these things. Not that I could even help her, but she moved out to L.A. A year ago, and then that damn writer's strike hit. So she
yeah.
had to kind of focus, and she started applying and getting parts in plays and small parts in plays. So now she's part of a theater troupe. She just got cast for her 3rd play, and it's a small theater in Burbank, where they used to film The Tonight Show and all these shows. And they said, hey, there's a project. Adam Sandler just rented out the theater for the week, and they're filming something. Would you like to work behind the scenes here? And, she's doing gopher work, get this for them and do this and that and
Get to see
show
things.
people around. And
I got yelled at because it was soy milk, not oat milk.
no, I don't know. But
What is this?
I think it's more like coordinating where things belong with the actors. And so Adam Sandler came into the theater. It's Adam Sandler. She said that she met him, Chris Rock, David Spade, Kevin Nealon.
Grown-ups.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, it's like Rob Pattinson was there, Kathy Bates. And then the only person she didn't know his name, she goes, you remember the guy who's always got that crazy eye in all of Adam Sandler's movies?
Oh, yeah, what is that guy? I never knew his name.
She goes, I saw him
I don't know
too. I
his
was
name
talking to
either.
him.
Half the guys I don't
and he's
know.
well
Even
known.
like the good-looking quarterback against Bobby Boucher.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know his
yeah.
name. Gavin something, I think is his
He's
name.
in all of the movies, too. I don't know their names.
But Faith told me,
Yeah.
like, every person that's ever been in any of Adam Sandler's movies was part of this special.
Because he always
They're all part of
takes
this
care
special.
Of his,
Was it a,
friend
like,
circle?
It's a stand-up. It's a comedy showcase that they're doing.
Like, so other
And-
people were doing stand-up, like Rob Schneider probably came out.
Rob Schneider was there, yep.
Jonathan Lugran, Loughran is the guy that she was talking about, the crazy eye, and Peter Dante is the
He's like one
friend
of the
that's always
firefighters
quarterback.
when they were Chuck and Larry.
Wait, the guy with the crazy eye, wasn't he with in Waterboy where nobody could understand what he was saying?
Right, that's him.
Okay.
He doesn't actually have a crazy
No,
eye in
you're
real
thinking
life.
of oh my God, the famous comedian.
This guy.
He wasn't the one that he wasn't the defensive coach. Oh my God.
Oh, there's
No.
two different guys you
So,
can't
Yeah,
understand what
there's
they're
two
saying.
of them that he
He was
does.
oh my God, he's a famous comedian from
Hold
the
on.
80s and
He's
90s.
Blake Clark. Isn't that him right there?
Let me see. Waterboy cat.
Is that him? Blake Clark? I'm looking at the video. I mean, the pictures. Blake Clark is his name.
We're focusing on the one-eyed guy. There's so many
from the
big
Water
names.
Boy.
She's like,
Blake Clark was the guy that
Yeah, the defensive coordinator you couldn't understand in the Water Boy because they're very Cajun.
because he was a comedian.
but she did say, and she's tough on comedians like I am. She's like, I was laughing the whole time. She's like, it is hysterical. She can't wait for this to come out on Netflix.
Hey, we're not the only ones talking about that guy, Ryan, because on this, when I looked up that guy's name, it says, who is Jonathan Lugran? And is he really cross-eyed? Ever wonder who that one guy is in all the Adam Sandler films?
Is he?
And it's cross-eyed. And you have to click the link to find it. No, he's not really cross-eyed. That's a fake guy.
That's just this thing he can do.
Yeah.
He can move his
Taylor.
eye. He can move his one eye
you
different.
probably do a
contact.
contact in.
It's a contact. Because you can tell this is definitely a fake eye right there. It's like a fake eye
Was it just that
contact.
one movie, and we just think he always has a
No,
cross eye?
he's had a kind of kooky eye
I
in a
feel
few
like
of the movies.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're focusing on
That poor
the
guy.
one guy.
Because we don't know his
He's
name, but he's in
forever
all
known
the
as the
Sandler
crazy eye guy.
movies. And the other guy's name, I'm surprised. I just never saw that. You're right. We've just never seen his friends' names, but they're in all his
It's like hard enough to get
movies.
in Hollywood, and then you got
Oh, I know.
Sandler picking all of his friends to be in the movies.
Well, why not?
You
Because
got
Hollywood is
Stiller
that hard.
That's incredible.
Ben Stiller
that
picks
he
his
could do that.
people. Vince Vaughn, they all have their little groups.
Yeah, it's about. I keep telling my daughter that I'm like, got to get in with a group of people and be loyal, and then you'll always have work. But she was swooning over Rob Pattinson. She goes, "Ooh, he's handsome."
Yep, not a bad looking man, is he?
Now,
Doesn't it feel like
He's the
forever
Batman.
ago that Twilight had taken apart the world? Like
Yes.
people were losing
That was
their
over a
minds.
decade
That was right in
ago.
Sam's
That was in my high
wheelhouse.
school.
Yeah. And Sam, when Alexandra was, I think, like
High
15
school
months
years.
old,
Sorry.
I had to go.
It wasn't like legit my high school.
Not your high school. years.
Your high school's all about
Yeah.
Twilight.
I was not into Twilight,
You were
Sam,
part
but I
of
remember
it.
I think Kevin, we had to send you.
I went to
with
the Galleria.
promotions to Galleria 4.
I remember that.
And it was crazy chaos. And then they sent me to the Four Seasons to interview one of the vampires. And Alexandra was 15 months old, and I had to take her with me.
Oh my god.
And I was like, well, it's fine. She just won't make any noise. And at 15 months, that's a variable. And I can't tell you
That's a
who the
variable.
person was.
That is, yeah.
She was really good, and she was a great prop. But I don't know which vampire it was.
Then the Wolfpack
It
came
wasn't
the
one of the
next year.
mains.
Yeah, I wasn't all about Twilight.
Then we had the kid
Oh,
now
God.
that's
They didn't let me near
Reacher.
them.
The Reacher guy. Wasn't he a Twilight kid
No, he was
first?
Hunger Games.
that was Hunger Games. We
Hunger
had him in the
Games.
studio.
He was only he had the scene was 5 seconds.
Yeah,
He probably filmed for like 5 weeks.
I know,
and he
poor
was like,
guy.
if you blink, he was.
What's funny is everyone's saying Steve Buscemi, which he was Crazy Eyes.
He was in one movie, but
Mr.
that was-
Deeds.
yeah, and she didn't say Steve Buscemi was there, but she said basically everybody that's ever been in one of his movies is going to be a part of this Netflix special.
And when does it come out? Do we know?
No, not a clue. I don't even know if
Think
I'm
about
supposed to be
Netflix.
saying this, but
Netflix is always like
Yeah.
they got content ready to go.
Well, before we go to news, let me do this one thing. Please, 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 please shout out the All-American 8U team out of Katy for winning the championship game of the silver bracket at the Super Regional NIT baseball season is officially here. Well, congratulations to all the kids that do that. And definitely, sorry, I said news. We're not going into the news. We're going into the round table next. But I wanted to make sure we got that in. See how I'm already fast forwarding our
Because
day.
something Sam did yesterday that a lot of people didn't know about.
This
That
is
Roula didn't even know about it.
Yeah,
This is the coolest
the money
thing
that I
ever.
want back now from
Yes.
this, the
Yes,
money
you're
that
getting
is
rich
owed
off.
to me as a mother, because I just found this out because Sam has a 1-year-old now.
Yeah.
Can I get some retro?
I don't think they're going to retroactively give you your
I
money
don't
back.
think so either. I think you're just gonna have to eat that.
And please
Past
make
the
me feel
statute of
better
limitations.
and tell
Yeah.
me this just now became a rule, because I'll feel really bad as a mom of babies. I didn't know this. Find out what it is next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
It's KRBE with more of the Rule and Ryan Show.
Okay, Sam, you've got to share with everybody what I'm so mad about now, because I did not know this as a mother until today when you said this.
It's incredible. Okay, so thank goodness for social media. This is how I found out about it. But Santiago's birthday was today is his birthday. We celebrated his birthday party yesterday.
He's turning one.
Yes,
He turned
and
one.
since my mom is in town, I was like, okay, let's go do all the little fun things you can do when a baby turns 1. Build-A-Bear. They hook you up with a special bear that says like happy birthday on it, like on its little paws. And they go through the whole entire process. I didn't realize it was so sweet. Like Santiago got to pick out the little heart
Yeah,
and
they
you
put
give
it
the little
inside.
heart a kiss.
Are you supposed to hold
And
it and make a wish or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. And you put it like over his heart, and you put it over his arm for like make sure that he is healthy and safe, and you put it over like his mouth so that he eats and he's nourished. Like this lady went through this whole thing.
What is it, a prayer session?
Wow, it does. It sounds like a prayer session.
It was.
It's like,
It was
wow,
the cutest
Jesus,
thing
Jesus
ever.
bless
This
you. But
bear.
it's the bear that blesses you.
Legit.
Little
I'm
bread.
trying to make a TikTok of it because I have it all filmed. I'll try to make a TikTok and post it. But the fun fact that I found out is since Santiago is 1, we paid $1 for this Build-A-Bear. Depending on how old the baby is, that's how much you get charged for. It's a special
What?
bear.
So Ryan and I, we better not go in there.
What?
Get one for
No,
us.
because you guys you'd be
Pay more than it's
you'd
worth.
pay a lot more.
Pay $1 for every year.
But
I've got a
how
whole closet
incredible
full
is
of those
that?
things still.
I cannot
That's
believe
so-
that Build-A-Bear will only charge you what the child's age is. And they do this for 2, 3, and 4 also, or
I'm
just
assuming.
1?
No, I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but because my mom and I, it was insanely packed yesterday.
Where's that?
We went to the Memorial City Mall one, and
It's a cute experience, though.
it was
for all
so
kids.
So I'm on their website,
They're like, you have
Sam.
to have a baby though. I was like, the baby is right there.
You have to have a
Like,
baby.
why would
So
I
if you want to
just?
start
Oh,
the,
because people do that.
the
I
black
guess.
market
It's for the
bear
baby at
circuit,
home
just
that I don't
find a
have.
kid, go in there, and like, it's his
Oh my
birthday.
gosh! But I was like, how it was, especially if you don't have like a lot of money or something, and you want to make it
it's
special
something
for the.
super fantastic.
It was
So on their
so
website,
cute.
Sam, looking
yeah. What
it
did they
up,
say on their website? What's official?
it says the age they are turning is how much our special birthday treat bear costs during their birthday month.
Yep.
Bring the birthday child in to
wow.
count
That's
their
it.
candles any day during their birthday month.
Never knew that.
And the age they are turning is how much it costs to make their own birthday treat bear. Are you kidding me?
Isn't that the cutest thing
It
ever?
says, though, in small letters, note, birthday treat bear availability may be varying by store. Call your local workshop to confirm availability
Is it
before
different
visiting.
size? Like I said,
No,
an
it's- so
8-year-old
it's-
compared to a 1-year-old.
It's the same size bear. It's the
Look,
same
it's
size
this bear, Sam.
And
Eric, it's this bear. Look at this picture.
And then you get to give like a birth certificate. So we named our teddy bear Mocha. And it's like a nice chocolate brown teddy bear named Mocha. And I couldn't find a shirt, nothing against Build-A-Bear, but I couldn't find a shirt I liked there.
You gotta
So
make your own.
either that or I'm
DIY
just
your
going to
bear
take.
shirt.
Bro, you're bare naked. You couldn't get a shirt.
No, I
$1.
didn't.
I know, right?
They're
Come
more
on.
than $1.
No, I mean,
Oh no, the shirts are 30.
The shirts are
are
$30.
the shirts are 30.
I did buy cowboy boots. I did buy cowboy boots.
$44
For the bear.
For the bear. But
Yeah.
I told Mark, I was like, in case we ever leave Texas, I think it'd be really cute if we got like a Bucky shirt for the bear. So maybe I'll go get like an infant shirt.
Oh, where are you going?
To put on.
You're going to drive all the way to Buc-ee's to get a shirt for
And then
this
you're gonna
bear?
go buy stuff.
You're going to end up spending like,
$300 a bucket.
I know, but with my mom in town,
Look at all
she
this cool
loves
stuff for the kitchen.
Yeah, she loves
I
Bucky.
got the bear for
decor.
$1. Everything else cost $100.
Actually, I'm going to do that today with my mom. We
Yeah,
have
go
to.
to
We're
Buc-ee's.
just going to go to Bucky's, I think,
Yeah.
today.
Eric,
I think you're
It's
onto
rainy
something,
and
though.
gross.
Why don't you have Ahmad go right now, and then he can go get us one of those egg biscuit.
Some
At
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Like
That's
how-
exactly what Ahmad
where
wants to
Kevin
do. And
Quinlan-
go deal with all the
drive
traffic. Go
30
let us know
miles
how
in
we
traffic.
listen.
Bucky's
Yeah.
and Katie will definitely be good nap time drive for Santiago. That's for sure. He'll fall asleep in the
That's
car
true.
seat
Katie's a
driving
little
there.
bit. Oh yeah, because Galveston. That's a. Ooh.
I think from the station, Katie would probably be the quickest one.
Yeah, but I got to go home to get my mom. You know what I mean? She doesn't
from
have a
Ito
car.
to Katie, that's a good nap.
Yeah,
It's a good time.
I
nap.
wonder what the age cap is on this. Eric, you're onto something. Maybe if we...
I may have to do it.
I can go in there with Ahmad and say, this is my son. He'd really like a bear. It's his birthday.
You guys should do it.
Gosh.
Come
Don't
on,
ruin this for the people
let's
that
get
think
it on
this is the
tape.
sweetest
Okay,
thing
but
ever.
wait, real quick. The bear, though, that Sam is talking about is not just any Build-A-Bear.
No,
it is a
it's a
specific birthday
yep,
bear,
yep,
and
yep.
they say in stores only, and the regular cost of this bear is $14.
Yes.
That is not what the other bears cost.
The other bears are much more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd still be
But
getting
it's
a
very
deal.
cute.
You get Ahmad, and you're like my daughter's age. For $24, you can get a great bear.
I just want to hear
Yeah,
the
but you
audio.
could
You
just
two going in there.
buy another
would be
bear.
hilarious.
You could just buy a normal bear.
How much is
I
a
mean-
normal bear?
It really
It's
depends.
gonna
They
be
have
more,
like
it's gonna be more than that, I think.
yeah, but
So-
it's all different prices,
Can you
and
pick,
then
like,
the
how much
accessories are
foam
different
you
prices.
want in or whatever? Or-
Look, it
You
says, look at
can.
this
You
one.
stuff it to your own
$37,
satisfaction.
$29.
Yeah, I got to step on it. Like I said, I'm going to try and make a TikTok so I can post it. You get to step on it and they like fluff it for you. But the lady, oh my God. God bless this lady. Bless
Why?
her heart.
What's wrong?
The lady who made it.
She's allergic to the stuffing of the bear.
Well,
And
that's
she
a-
works there stuffing bears?
That's a bad job for
Oh,
her.
good grief.
I was
Got
looking
eczema
at her
all up and down.
'cause I
my
kind of teased. I was like,
gosh.
good thing I took my foot off the pedal so it didn't get all over you. She's like, I'm allergic to it. She's
my
like, don't
God.
you notice she had gloves up to like her elbows. She had long sleeves.
Why's
she
she
had
working
masks.
there?
That's what I.
Why is my
I
bear
looked at her
covered
and I
in
was like,
snot?
I have a peanut allergy, but I work at a peanut butter
Oh.
factory.
Yeah, that would not be a good idea.
I know.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Huh.
Ooh, yeah.
I got
Build-A-Bear
really
music.
excited. Build a bear.
Stuff
Build a
a
bear.
That's
bear.
good to know. Because look, the
Mocha.
other bears are like, 25 plus, 22 plus. This specific bear is 14, and it's really cute. I really wish I had that. The one
Aren't
that we
they
got,
sweet?
they are cute.
I'm so glad I did that.
Because I have the
Fun
white
memory.
fur with the pink and blue confetti, like birthday cake bear.
Yeah, they have like other
one.
ones that are. They have this porcupine one that was super cute.
Porcupine?
I like to say porcupine.
Porcupine?
Porcupine.
Sounds like something else.
It's a
pig?
porcupine. It's a porcupine. How do you say it?
Porcupine.
That one.
porcupine.
But it's a porcupine.
I
Do
don't
they
know.
have other kind of animals?
They
to-
have different animals
That's
instead of
smart.
just the bears. It's a really fun. It was a really fun experience yesterday.
So who knew? If you're just tuning in and you have a small child, you go to Build-A-Bear, and they say based on availability, but you will only pay the age of your child's the age of your child's in money.
What else can we
in
give
the
cheap?
birthday month? Any day during their birthday month.
What else is there on a birthday? Today's his birthday. What else can you get? Like
Oh,
a certain
doesn't Denny's
restaurant?
do like a
there's
free
there's like free food.
bacon or something?
That's it.
Have you
free
taken
bacon
him to
at
the
Denny's?
zoo
I
yet?
don't know.
I took him to. Remember, I took him to Christmas lights and didn't realize that it was all blackout and we couldn't see any of the animals. That was funny.
Yeah, but the
I
zoo would be
like
fun
zoo
during the
lights.
day.
Yeah, because they're all asleep.
I know,
They're
but
on
I
their
thought we were
houses.
petting
going to
zoo
see
there,
them.
Sam.
That was
Oh
so
my gosh,
confusing.
they're all celebrating in the
How about
lights.
the rodeo?
and everything.
You know, does he still fit in like the baby Bjorn?
Yes.
Is he too big? Okay.
I mean, he's chunks.
it's
but
listen. I'm gonna
my
take
back be hurting.
I'm gonna take my kids to the rodeo one day this week, like where it's early in the day.
Yeah.
Like I might probably pull them out early, and take them so that the ag venture area of NRG Center is when you're walking into NRG Center. Let's say you're gonna walk in, you go all the way down to the left, to the right. That's where like the piglets are born and all that stuff, and they have all these little bunnies and
yeah,
a
you should
petting
take me to see that
zoo.
stuff.
Yeah, I could.
They're little ponies. You can put them on. Well, he won't be able to be on the pony for the picture, but there's a lot of cute I just took Alexandra and the baby Bjorn when she was like however old she was.
Yeah.
And, it's
she
an easy
enjoyed
way
it.
to kind of navigate.
Give 'em the
It's a lot
tractors
of,
and
lot of
stuff.
simulation for them. A lot of simulation.
Hey, by the way,
You
people
won't be
say
too busy.
it's your son's birthday. Give him a birthday shout out.
Oh.
Yeah, do your move.
In your voice.
Hey, happy birthday, Santiago.
Yes, talk to him like that when you get home and let's videotape that. Stop it, Mommy. crying.
Tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, a couple things you need to know about the rodeo. First of all, anybody planning to carry a bag into the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo should expect bag checks, other security measures as well. The rodeo does not have a clear bag policy. I know I've had a lot of people ask me that, but there will be metal detector screeners, security performing body wands, and bag checks. They say small purses and backpacks are allowed.
Are you
for
talking
any
about
person.
NRG Stadium?
Yeah, NRG Park. Is what
Really?
they said. Yeah.
Because I was there on Thursday. I didn't get checked.
Yeah.
To go into NRG Center and look at the retail?
Rideoffcron.com. Yeah, they didn't check your purse.
Going into the main gates, I do remember the long tables there where some folks who had larger bags were,
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
looked through a smidge for
Right.
safety reasons.
I was thinking of the doors of NRG Center, but they get you before that.
Yeah, when you walk
It's
into
when you walk into the park
tickets.
property. Correct.
Yeah, the amount of fellas carrying pocket knives and whippings.
I know, a lot of people have pocket knives. They're
We
all
did
handy.
our
Always forget
road
about it.
show. There's like 20
Lot of
guys
pocket knives.
had to put their knives over behind a bush.
Oh, you gotta hide them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
No
Yeah.
weapons allowed. And we
So
had a
you
whole
know, if you
bucket
want to
full
get a
of
free
knives.
knife, just go buy one of those places.
You go to the Smart Financial Center.
Yeah, look at the
show.
bushes.
Look at the bushes, you find knives. Eric,
I'm
you
just
sent me
kidding.
this story from
I don't
Fox
think they have
26.
that, by the way. I'm just kidding about the
He's
Smart
kidding.
Financial.
He sent this to me from Fox 26. Rodeo reports have surfaced of people posing as Uber drivers outside the grounds asking for upfront payments for rides rather than going through the official app.
If
Now,
you
this
see a
is
guy walk
scam.
up to you and he's flashing Uber XL on his phone to you, that is not an Uber.
No,
That's not right.
Uber's policy is that
knows who the
riders
heck that
book
weirdo is?
exclusively through their app. Additionally, they advise riders to verify essential details such as the driver's identity, the vehicle make and model, and license plate before commencing the trip. Riders are reminded that all rideshare vehicle access and departures are from the Energy Yellow Lot at 16B, with pickups designated at the Yellow Lot 35 on the South Main Street.
Last time I took a Lyft.
It's a very specific place to get your Uber.
Yes, and last week when I took a Lyft, it has an option on Lyft to check in and say I have been picked up and I'm in this car.
Oh, okay.
And then I have gotten to my destination safely.
Okay. I've never used the Lyft.
Unless
before.
Look, I know people get tired. They
Everybody
don't
knows
feel like
Lyft?
walking far. And, oh,
You an
look,
Uber
right there's an
style?
Uber driver. But that's not an Uber driver. And that's dangerous.
No, no.
Oh, yeah, you
Alto,
definitely have to double check.
Alto LA.
Now, Alto, they have their own vehicles, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They
Alto's
work
cool.
for Alto.
Yes, Alto, that's not their personal car. It is
Right.
a very pristine, clean, like a Buick Enclave, I think
Is that what it is? Because
Yes.
they covered the emblem and you can't see what
it's
it
a
is.
Buick Enclave, or
That's
it's a
what it is.
or
They-
it's an
They have water for
Volkswagen,
you.
maybe
I did it once.
something. I've done it a couple times.
What do you
It's
think?
fantastic.
I liked it.
I really liked it. When I was down with my ankle surgery, I couldn't drive anywhere.
Yeah.
My daughter had a volleyball game. I hadn't seen any of her games. She goes, "Please, Mommy, can you come to my last game?" So I had an Alto pick me up and drop me off at her game. And then the next Alto that picked us up stopped at Starbucks drive-through for us. I hadn't been to Starbucks in so many months. We went to the grocery store. She popped out and ran inside and got me something.
What?
Alto will drive you. It's like
like
you
a
rent the driver. They will even pick up things from Costco for you, Kevin.
goodness.
It's like a driver service.
A little more
Oh, wow.
expensive.
Yeah, but
What
I
if
think
you
it's
can
totally
get car
worth it when
seats
you
in
don't
it,
have any means
Oh, yeah, car
of
seats.
driving.
That's like my biggest thing is I
Yes.
can't use
Don't they
services
have
like
family
that.
Uber? There's a family.
Is there?
Somebody told me there was. I said, what do you do when you need car seats? It's
Yeah.
impossible to call an Uber. I think there's a family. I'll have to look that up.
Okay, if anybody knows, text
Maybe
us,
Alto has a family, I'm not
37530.
I think somebody would because they have to have it for like
You would-
like vans.
Yeah, you would make
If someone
it
has a
would make
wheelchair or
sense.
something,
Right.
I don't know.
But if they
imagine
don't,
you're
somebody should
stranded.
take their van. They could make some money.
Totally, 100%.
This
All right.
van looks sketch. Nah, it's fine. There's puppies inside.
Was that
and
a
car
white
seats.
van?
An
Yeah.
unmarked white van. Don't
Just
get in
use
there.
the app.
Somebody-
That's all you need to
The
know.
windows.
Use the app. Don't ever get in somebody's car if they're just saying they're an Uber driver.
And this is why they should not be allowed to pick up very intoxicated people who weren't able to match the cars, because then that person's gonna. Are you my Uber?
I was looking at the license. I walk around and check the license first.
Yep.
Make sure it matches.
No matter how
All you
drunk
got to
you
do.
are,
Yep.
no matter how
Well,
hammered
my wife
you
will
are.
do it.
Here, all those numbers will
I'll
cross
jump
together.
in. What's up?
All right, like we did when we did Rodeo KRBE Fun Night. We got in the
We got
wrong
in the
party
wrong
bus.
van.
Like, that's not our party bus.
This bus sucks over
Somebody
here.
else's bus.
Not a booze.
Come
I
in
don't
next.
remember a poll.
It's the Look at Me Now, Roula and Ryan Show edition, because one of our very own family members has a great Look at Me Now story he wants to share with you. Maybe it'll inspire you this Monday to build your wealth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I always
Ooh.
hear people talk about these books they read or they listen to a podcast, and I always hear people do that, but I never see the result. But somebody on the show
Has
read
the
a book
result.
and has a great result.
I read a book.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.